Morning, sir.
So yesterday you are free. Yesterday you are free. Okay, I will cover this class to tomorrow. Tomorrow 11:30. My class is there. Yesterday very big line on petrol. IOC. So that's why I went there to collect at least once a month. Yes, 2 weeks. Once a week. So the good chance. Yesterday I went. Okay, this class will tomorrow 11:30. So don't miss this class because I will start the sprayer. Today I will start seeder. Right? Okay. So here one plant is there called seedling. Why seedling and seeds there? I told you my heading is seeder. You see the title? Seeders and planters and transplanters. These are come under this seeding equipment or seeding machine. Have you want to seed? Do the seed, okay? Yeah, seedling within a week after the emergence of plant. Within a week we call seedling. So you can transplant the seedling and some bigger tree also you can plant. That's called plant. Little big tree also you can plant. Right? So three category: seeding, equipment, seedling, transplanter, and plant. Right? Okay, we will see seeders or planters for the reproduction of crop. This is the keywords. Reproduction of crop. These are the way. This all the way are come under the reproduction. So is multiplication, production, reproduction. Already seeds produce. Again you get one seed will produce 100 seeds. Then 100 seeds will produce 1000 seeds. 1000, 10,000 like that. Maize, especially for maize. So this called reproduction. Already produced seeds will produce again. Right? So we call F1 generation, F2, F3, F4 like that. What is a hybrid seed? What is the meaning of hybrid seed? Now you are like hybrid. I like hybrid car, I like hybrid vehicle, hybrid seeds. What is the meaning of hybrid? Hello? One of you answer. What is the hybrid? So hybrid is a, yes, there are two seeds, genotypes. Every seed has particular gene. You know, maize will never produce brinjal. Maize seed will produce maize. How? Why it produce maize? Yeah, it have a particular gene type. So what they told, if you cultivate rice, it never grow potato. So the genotype is a very potential element to grow that. So function of this seeding mechanism, metering and placing. Right, very, very important function, metering and placing. Why we want to use seeder? We don't have hand. So we don't have energy. Seed is a very milligram amount. So why you use this seeder? Yes, metering means calibrate the number of seeds to a particular genetic area. What is a metering? Calibrate or calculate or this measure the accurate amount of seed. Suppose you need a 1 seed per kill. Kill mean whole. or something. Normally we told 1 seed per kilo or 2 seeds per kilo, sometimes 3. Small, very small seeds, 3 seeds per kilo. This is called metering. So 2 seeds fall down hole, that's also some sort of. So next seed will place 5 meter above, or 5 meter apart, or 10 meter apart, or 15 meter apart. It's called metering. Metering means place the seed in a proper place with 1 or 2. So placing is put the seed inside the hole, proper place. Who will make a hole on the seeder? Someone do holes? No. Seeder have in front one device called furrow opener. Furrow means deep hole. It will dig, right? 1 meter. Oh, wheel is there. Sometimes wheel is there, very long metal rope is there. It inside the soil and make a hole. So what is your function of the seeder? Put the seed in proper hole. You don't know how much of in front one wheel is there. It make hole. Depend on the wheel diameter. So the seeder having a hopper. Hopper is a storage. Yes, bin. Hopper is called hopper. HPPER is a storage bin to store the seed. 1 or 2 kilogram, not 4,000 kilogram. It's difficult to move the field. So the losses also high. So 1 or 2 kilogram seeds is there. Tiny seeds, 100 gram or 100 grams, it is there. It will move to the seed from the hopper to the cold seed metering device. A very important step or metering tools called seed metering device. Seed metering device take seed from seed tube and place in a proper place. Place or fold or put the seed in a proper place. It's called metering and placing, right? Into the soil. You know soil is very important, right? Soil is very important. So seeder used for generative reproduction. Yeah, very good word. Seeders are used for generative reproduction. Generative means develop the more number of seeds or plants. Generative reproduction. Planters aid in vegetative propagation. Planters aid means help in vegetative propagation. Sometimes you know how will banana will propagate? What is the propagation? Multiplication. Propagation is a multiplication process. Propagation. So how do you propagate banana? Yeah, you told okay. Sometime banana whole day. Actually, the banana plant also there. That's also called via success. Sometimes banana bottom part, it is a storage that also suckers. So you divide into suckers, make it a small piece, put in a tray, in a seedling device, it will be this banana suckers in several pieces and inside the soil. So that is called vegetative propagation. Sometimes you have heard about cassava, manioc, or cassava cuttings. The stem is cut into several pieces and insert in a proper manner. Don't insert the cut in a. This is the way is there. Normally, the bottom part should be inserted in the soil. It depends on the leaf area. You will check this leaf part. Leaf tissues are developed straightly to the sunlight. So you can see normally farmers, they don't know how the cutting should be propagated. So it's called vegetative propagation, right? So what is the seed? Is it? Yeah, reproductive propagation. Reproductive propagation seed planters is a vegetative propagation. Vegetative mean yeah, it's a vegetative one of the leaf or stem or jam or root or storage stem storage or root storage, whatever use, it's vegetative propagation, right? Okay, introduction finish. So functional process. Row crop planting, very very important. Row crop planting. So crop planting, you can plant whatever without seeder. Row crop planting is a special word for seeder. Row. Straight line. Store or convey sheet. I told you copper. Metering sheet, right? Seed metering device. We call this is the box. We have seed metering device. Then it is move on the tube again. One by one in the tube. We call seed tube, seed transport placement or placement. We call seed transport tube. Seed tube. You see, the movement is mostly if you move this side means left to right. So here then C tube is affected sometime. Whenever you find furrow opener, this is the front way. Furrow opener always in the front. Furrow opener. First you want to open the soil. Then you place the seed. Then you want to form seed bed mean cover the seed. You see cover seed and form there are one chain is there. It will be something compact. Otherwise birds will take and all the seeds. But the first one furrow open, second one place the seed in a proper place, cover the seed or cover the soil from the soil. You see, open a furrow, meet the seed, place the seed, cover the seed from the seed bed. 5 activity compact together or join together. This planter will, no, seed or planter will do this activity. Okay. So method of planting, broadcasting. What is the broadcasting? Already I told you. In your land preparation, broadcasting is you will throw the seed by your randomly by your hand or human. Some broadcasting machine also there. Random scattering. Random mean you don't know where the seed will placed. You throw the seed. Oh, engine machine will throw or pump. Not throw faster, slowly pump the seeds in the land. So we call broadcasting. Drilling is very important. You know, drilling is a sometimes we one word and machinery tools we call driller. Driller open the hole. So drilling consists of dropping the seed in a furrow lines in a continuous stream and covering them with soil. Drilling is the opening of this furrow. Furrow is a depression. Depression means something take the soil and make it a hole. So drilling consists dropping the seed in a furrow. Here's very important. Furrow line and a continuous stream. In a continuous stream, the furrow should be in a continuous straight line. And covering them with soil, then placing between the seed in not uniform. The spacing between the seeds in not uniform. Okay, here what they told uniform pattern is not there, but drilling is a mechanism to dropping the seed in a furrow lines in a continuous stream and covering them with soil. Hill dropping, placing group of seeds at about equal interval in row. Hill dropping is a place whenever you place the seed, then equal interval is important. Otherwise, how to tell For the paddy, we are not using this seeding machine. Only we are using transplanting, right? Transplanting also you insert the seedling in equal distance, right? So earlier one plant paddy doesn't have the any spacing, very dense planting. Nowadays they will have a small gap because sunlight and mostly sunlight, because others are from the soil. Sunlight is from the top to down. So the overlapping means one leaf over another. So overlapping is high, the light absorption. So the chlorophyll production will be affected. That's why nowadays we will have a paddy also having transplanted shell dropping precision planting. Last one word they are using, precision. Accurate placing the single seed at about equal interval in row. Precision planting normally we are in maize crop are near to the 50 or 100 centimeter apart, because maize leaf are very big. So we have a very precision planting needed. Precision planting for the big plants. Then already I used the term seeding machine. Now I told you sowing machine. What is the sowing? Yes. Place the seed is called sow. Place the seed mechanism is called sowing. Sowing machine is also same as the seeding, right? Introduction. Crop planting operation is the art of placing seed. Crop planting or crop establishment. Everything is same meaning. Crop establishment operation is the art of placing seed in the soil to obtain good germination and crop stands. Good germination and crop stands mean it is the good quality crops, mean resistant crops. That is the stands. A perfect sowing gives correct amount of seed per unit area, correct depth of sowing, correct spacing between row and plant to plant, correct seed rate, right? The third one you see, other one you know, correct amount of seed per unit area. Here you will divide into 10 meters square area, then count the seed, all the germinated plant should be equal. That means seed per unit area is correct. Correct amount means same amount or spacing are correct. Depth also correct because they penetrate the hole by the wheel having standard depth. Human made and several depth are varying. So depth is correct. So there are two spacing. That is very important in point of view in seed. There are two spacing are very important. What are the spacing? Between plant. Right? Between plant means is a row spacing. So the 1 meter interval row spacing, and sometimes plant spacing 0.5 meter. 1 meter interval row within a plant 0.5. You understand? There are two spacing. One is row spacing. Row we call plant to plant. Within row we call plant to plant. Between row there are two row. There are two spacing, right? Correct seed rate. What's the seed rate? Gram of seeds or gram of seeds per meter area. Seed rate. So that is the seed per unit area also said. Seed rate and spacing. The primary objective of any planting operation is to establish an optimum plant population and plant spacing. What is optimum? What is the maximum? What is the minimum? What is the meaning of optimum? Hello? Can you listen my words?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
I didn't listen. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what is the optimum?
Correct, ma'am.
Huh? What is the optimum? What is the meaning of optimum? Right. Maximum mean that is the extreme end. Extreme end is a maximum. You cannot get it maximum. Why? It is depend on the environmental factor also. You get the nutrition, okay, fertilizer, very high amount of fertilizer you put it. High seed rate, high water, everything input should be high. But is light, and some other factor, rainfall, light, that is the sunlight, and humidity, velocity, evaporation, all are environmental factor. Environmental factor you can't manipulate. It should be given by nature. So whenever you get a yield with the possible maximum, is called optimum. Optimum, what you are given input should be maximized, you will get a optimum yield, right? Optimum mean possible maximum. You can't get it maximum. Maximum should be, everything should be 100, then okay. So please write optimum plant production and plant spacing, right? Don't write maximum. The ultimate goal being to obtain the maximum net return per unit area. Actually, this is the word, you can use it, but that's also doubt. Maximum net return. Maximum return, next return mean, so what's the benefit you are getting from unit area you want to maximize. Within the possible way, you should maximize, but optimum plant population is a correct word. You cannot maximize plant population. Maximize means cover all the land area with a plant. That is not possible. But net return you can maximize, right? Population are spacing requirement and influenced by type of, yes, optimum population. So population and spacing requirement are influenced by how you are decided crop density. Density means one unit area, how many plants. It is depend on the type of crops, type of soil, fertility level of the soil, amount of moisture available. Right? These are the key factors to decide how many seed get per particular soil. So the very simple seeders are developed. You can see in one side of the corner they have a one small teaching pilot scale, pilot scale, not industrial scale or field level. It is a developed a one. What is the meaning of seed cum fertilize? So you never heard about cum. What is a cum? And actually cum is mean and, right? Seed and fertilizer drill. Seed and fertilizer drill, they put the seeds, sometimes small amount of fertilizer also they fall it. Hello. If you put the seed and then how do you put the fertilizer? Sometime kills put the seed and small amount of fertilizer at the same time. There are two calibrated metering devices there. One calibrated the fertilizer, one calibrated the seed. So normally nowadays they develop seed cum fertilizer, right? Seed cum fertilizer means seeding machine with the fertilizer unit also. Seed box, fertilizer box, seed metering mechanism, fertilizer metering mechanism, seed tube, furrow opener. If you have seed tube, fertilizer tube also they are separate tubes. Sometimes both tubes are same because they fall in the same hole, in the same depth. So you can one seat tube is enough. Furrow opener one is enough. Seat covering device also one is enough. Seat adjustment lever and so seat rate adjustment lever and fertilizer adjustment lever also important. Transport to transmitting wheel. So what the thing is there, if you adjust the seed metering device, then speed also want to adjust. Speed and the seed metering device never adjust the speed of the seeder. Speed of the seeder is decided by the power machine. Hello. Seed metering device have a one machine to drive the wheel, wheel. So seed metering device is the power of the seed metering device is from the power of the ground wheel. Okay, I will explain later. You don't worry. But power of the machine also want to be increased. Component of seed fertilizer drill. Same here. Now you can see this is the so here you can see this is the agitator. This is the hopper. Red color one is hopper. You can see inside the hopper. Hello, the red color one is a hopper. Under the hopper is the seed metering device. So it is not a seed metering device. You see, called agitator. Agitator means you put seed. Seed will never move because it have a 2 kilogram seed. It will act and be moved uniform manner. So this is the wheel is rotating. When rotating, the automatically seed will fall down. Automatically, very slowly it rotate. So seed will automatically fall down to the seed metering device. You see behind, little behind, where is arrow mark? Yes, now see the behind one. You have holes in one plate. One plate is behind the hopper. Second diagram, the bottom part you see one plate is rotating, having holes. These holes are in a uniform interval. So these holes having seeds in hole and fall down in a proper place. Hurry. We will read broadcast seeder. Seed is usually thrown, I told you, on the top of the ground. Generally use smaller seeders, fertilizer, pesticide and other small granular material you can broadcast. Right? Seeding rate is controlled by a variable orifice at the bottom of the hopper. Right? So here broadcasting mean you cannot control accurately, but flow rate should be controlled by variable orifice. Orifice means there are holes and something holes will close and open. That's called variable orifice. Orifice is a hole. Bottom of the hopper. Spinning disc at the bottom accelerate material horizontally and away from the machine. Something fall down the rotating disc and it is thrown away. Coverage with depend on the many variable including size, shape and the density of seeds. This is called broadcasting pattern. Now procedure for, what is the procedure for sowing machine? Define the functional requirement of the seed driller planter. Depending on the available power, size of the seed cum fertilizer wheel you want to select it. Design the seed and fertilizer box. Take tentative assumption for the diameter of the ground wheel. I told you ground wheel is a rotating wheel in the field having with machine and transmission ratio. So transmission ratio I will explain you the gearbox. So your transmission ratio means gearbox is there. Sometimes it will be a first gear, sometimes it's a third gear. Second or third is there. Depend on the speed and spacing, right? metering mechanism. Design the metering mechanism very difficult. Why something in the red color? You click this red color one. It will be linked to the proper page and you can read what is the metering mechanism. That's why it will be red and underlined. Design the power transmission system. Design attachment to the power unit. Design furrow openers. These are the procedure of designing one machine. So what are the sowing machine design procedure? Define the functional requirement of the seed drill plant. Functional requirements. Determine the size of seed fertilizer depending on the available power. Then design the seed and fertilizer box. Ground wheel transmission ratio. Tentative assumption for diameter of the ground wheel and transmission ratio. Then metering mechanism. Then power transmission system. Then handle hitches and finally not 8, 9 and 10 are there. Furrow opener and furrow closer and furrow 10 there. We will see the next slide. Maybe 8 is there, but 9 and 10 there. Hello, when you furrow open the furrow, then furrow closer. Hello, closing device and wheel compact. Some chains are there. So 10 parameter you want to design. Closing parameter should be sometimes that's also changed. Another wheel is there, it will be compact. Put the seed, put the soil, that is furrow closer. Furrow opener, dig or open, remove the soil. The furrow closer should be put the soil again in the same place, not same soil, whatever soil, and the final wheel is a compact. So 10. You see ancient manual seed, man drone. Oh, the conventional seed earlier stage, mostly in Europe country they develop these type of machines. But in Sri Lanka, a lot of man people are there. So seed drill fitted with fertilizer dropping attachment are called seed cum fertilizer drill. I told you. They deliver both seeds and fertilizer simultaneously in acceptable pattern, suitable for small grains, soybean, oats, wheat, barley, turf is a one search. So here you want to label it. Suppose we will give this diagram. So you want to identify what is this? What is this in the front? Yes, furrow opener. You see furrow closer. You see the behind one wheel is there. You see, this is a compact wheel. Right? Ola, in a proper manner. Seat box, ground wheel. Some seed metering device are in bottom. We cannot see inside the bottom of the hopper. Handle. So these are the things you want to label it. You see how much bigger seed. Every seed tube or seed metering device has copper. Every seeding small element have copper. The yellow one is copper. They have 1 kilogram of seeds. Seed metering device, seed tube, and furrow opener, closer, everything they are very big. Characteristics of precision planters, individual row units, more precise metering system, row spacing given to 380 millimeter into 1000 millimeter. Usually have markers to help row spacing consist. Markers mean they have some arrow points, metal arrow points. They call markers. Markers mean indicate something line. So markers will be there. So it should be help to the keep the row spacing. So of seed drill, I will tell you later. So this is the practical class approach we will do on the practical on Saturday, Sunday. Saturday, Sunday also class is there. Hello, 7:30, 8:30. Saturday, Sunday, 7:30, 8:30. Okay, Saturday, not Sunday. Sunday for you free, full free for read. So Saturday also class is there. Friday and Saturday. Saturday morning after 8 o'clock you go there whatever you want. So 7:30, 8:30. So function of the seed or planter. Function of seed planter. Mostly planter, seeder, transplanter are similar, but there are some difference. With the exception of broadcaster, seed planter is the required to perform all the following mechanical function to carry out the seed: open the seed furrow, meet the seed, deposit the seed in a furrow in an acceptable pattern, cover the seed, and compact the soil around the seed to a proper degree for the type of crop involved. By accomplishing these functions, the planter should not damage the seed, though is an appreciable effect of germination. So germination is a yes first stage of crop establishment. Leaves are or roots maybe depend on the dicotyledon or monocotyledon. There are two type of germination there. Sometimes roots come first, sometimes leaf come first. Tissue shall come out from the tissue. Tissue shall come out from the seeds. That's called germination. Drags and press wheel are there. So I will clearly explain these. I told you press wheel is a compact wheel. Drags, okay, lingo, drag, pins, drag bar, scraper blades are used to cover the seed and level the soil. Drags mean already furrow opener dig hole. Now hole is open with seeds. So drags is a mechanism to cover the soil with a chain or drag bar or scraper blades or used to cover the seed and level the soil. This casual coverage finished by dragging large ring chain bars or scraper blades. Switch wheel, steel or rubber wheels, sometimes steel also not heavier, 6 and deeper. Steel or rubber wheels come in many shape and size. Meet specific seedbed needs. Rubber covered wheels are good to flex off the soil buildup. A small diameter narrow wheel may be used to press the seeds. No, actually not press the seed, press the soil on the seeds at the bottom of the furrow for the soil coverage, right? Basic functional requirements fertilizer should be open furrow in a uniform depth. First word, very sharp. It should be open furrow to a uniform depth. Seed must be dropped with uniformity and without any injury. If injury is there, seed will not germinate. So spacing will affect it then. Uniformity and without any injury, there should be a system to control the seeding rate. I told you it's called seed metering device mechanism. There should be a system to control the seeds and adjustment for requirement. Actually, seeding depth should be controlled by furrow opener. Furrow opener should be adjusted by the depth. It should be covered by the seed with moist soil after planting the proper contact. So the mechanical metering and AR system, some AR also there. So metering mechanism. So this is the some calculation part in your practical aspects. This also in practical, yeah, calibration of procedure, very important. Single seed, that's also calibration on your We will do on Saturday. Don't miss. Tomorrow also seeding mechanism. Clearly I will explain again tomorrow. Saturday practical, then seeding will finish. You see, oh, again, right? Belt metering device. Seed metering mechanism should be in a metal or belt. There are two ways. You can see the belt way. Carry the seed and fall down in a proper place and go back and come and collect, and hopper is there. It's a very nice mechanism. We will ask to the label it, right? Oh, very nice. Inclined seed plate. Okay, inclined seed plate. There are a lot of incline mean angular manner. Seed plate is in angular manner. There are two hoppers, yellow and blue. Why there are two? Hello. Why there are two hoppers are there? Two different plants. One is fertilizer, one is seeds. Hurry. You see, this is how they move. This is the front. You see, the handle is always in a back. Sometimes depend on the furrow opener. You see the furrow opener? Furrow opener always determine the direction. Furrow opener you see in the bottom, they have a one shoe like the thing is there, yellow color one, bottom. This is the direction wheel. Oh, don't open, this is not a furrow opener. This is the call how to tell in earlier one word is there, draw line, keep the line, straight line, metering. Actually, this is not any meter, this is called one word they are using. This is the straight line movement of the seed, otherwise seed will go here and there. So this is the furrow opener. Then you see the seed tube and fertilizer. Then this is the covering device. Furrow close. So this is the compact. Sometimes this also stand. This wheel also the soil and compact. These two activities join together here. So this will put the soil inside. This wheel will compact. So this extension outer surface go inside and wheel will compress. Compression and covering device are both in one wheel. This is the advanced mechanism. So this is the normally we call screw wheel to align the straight line movement of the wheel. Right? Oh, very nice. You see, I told you furrow opener. You see, AV design disc. You see, rear press wheel. Rear press wheel. I told you this wheel is pressing. This is the furrow opener. This is the mechanism of gauge wheel. This is the actually ground wheel. It will touch on the ground. Hello, this is front wheel touch on the ground. It will never touch. It will be metering mechanism wheel. This is the wheel, brush wheel. Final one. So seeder. Metering devices, I told you inside that metering wheel are there. This wheel inside, bottom of the hopper, they are metering mechanism there. You can see. So here you see very simple one. Cantle, driving wheel. I told this is the ground wheel. Not this is the non. This is the driven wheel. This is the driving wheel. Driving wheel is the ground wheel. Sometimes if you pull, okay, otherwise you will couple the motor. Motor will rotate this wheel. This wheel is the front wheel, driven wheel. This here doesn't have power, hopper. So sometimes this is the open. This is the closing. Right? So this already you see this diagram. This use so type of furrow openers. lot of furrow openers are there. You will see only one, like you, that is called hoe type. Sub runner, you see curved runner, double disc, single disc deep furrow opener. These are the all of furrow, 6 type of different type of furrow openers. This is the seed metering device you fixed on the bottom of the copper. Seed metering device, very important one. You cannot design. It is the very difficult. Designing is very difficult. Flute rollers, seed metering device. This also you will see fluted rolls fixed on the under the hopper, how it should be rotate and seed should be fall down by one in a same distance. You can finally you see seeds will fall down in same sequence, same distance in a proper manner, one by metering device. This also plant seeder metering device mechanism. So what is this? Seed drill. Feeding mechanism. How the seed will go to the seed metering device, external force feed, internal double run force feed, pneumatic or jet drill. Type of seed drill, semi-mounted, tractor-mounted, power cultivator. So we will, these are the calibration again. Yeah, one question. Write this question. Write this question now. I remember. Yeah. You are writing. Okay, I want to move this. Right, move, write this also. Okay, write down. Assignment for calculation, second calculation. You want to do it before Saturday. Saturday I will ask you the answer. Tomorrow also I will do it this either. Then Saturday I will do calculations. Then Sunday no class. Again we will start on Tuesday. Write down quickly. RPM, what is RPM? Revolution per minute. RPM is a rotating speed. 1 minute, how many rotation? 1 minute, 800 rotation. What is how do you measure the length of travel? Then RPM is needed. There are 6 furrow openers are there in a parallel. In a one line, 6 openers are there. So 6 line, they will placing the seed 6. So write down quickly. Hello? Hello? So the question, determine the seed rate. How many kilograms seed needed for 1 hectare land? By the seed drill from the following field preparation exercise, the following data were collected. Number of furrow opener seeds, spacing between 25 centimeter, diameter of the land will 1.2 meter. Diameter, what is the diameter? Not radius. It should be 2R. Diameter should be, D should be 2R. Not radius, double time radius, diameter. So we RPM seed taking from the trial 30 kilogram. What is the last sentence? Seed taken from trial? So here, hello, collected from the trial 30 kilograms. Sometime it should be have a per hour. So otherwise you cannot do it. Sometimes you check do it. If you have a something, it should be in hour. 30 kilogram per hour. Hour of operation. 1 hour operation, it should be 30 kilogram collected. Okay. So do it and tell me on Saturday. So this also a fluid feed sheet drill has 8 furrow openers of single disc type. Furrow openers are spaced 30 centimeter apart. The main drive wheel has the diameter of 110 centimeter. How many types of main drive wheel would occur when the seed drill has covered 1/5 of area? So this also calibration part. Do it, I will explain. So no need for. We will see on Saturday. Saturday is 11:30. I will do this. Plant seeder again, and Saturday we will start the preparation. Okay. So now I want to stop it. Hello. Tomorrow 11:30.